Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of MDC Talks. I'm Mitchell.
And I am Luis.
And we are the co-owners of Maison de Campagne, better known as MDC Fine Living.
With this video series, we wanted to bring you a little bit of an insight into our industry, and we're going to be talking everything home related, real estate, home staging, interior design, and lifestyle. So for this first episode, we wanted to make it more of an introduction of us to you guys. So just to get us started, we started the company in 2018. Mitch is the creative director, and I took on the role as a business manager, business director. So Mitch, you want to say a little bit more about why?
My backstory.
Why interior design?
My origins.
Why home staging? Yes.
So from a young age, I had parents that were huge mentors to me, and they were both very big creatives. They were very artistic. My dad was great at woodworking. He built homes. He worked on cars. Another fascination I have, cars. And then my mom was always she was a floral designer, and she did wedding design. She would design clothing. So, we were always immersed in design.
She still is, by the way.
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
You'll probably see snippets of her doing amazing Christmas trees and floral arrangements. But so when it became time for me to go in to become a professional, there were two routes. I loved architecture and design, and then I also was always infatuated with NASA. So I received the opportunity from a family friend to have an interview with a technology company. It was really like a management firm that consulted at NASA Johnson Space Center. Took on that role, and I was with NASA for a very long time. I got to where I was no longer happy at NASA. It didn't bring me joy, and I had been with Luis for a couple of years, five years.
Yes,
I'll say a couple.
So it was a while, but we got the chance because everyone knew that Mitch was great with design. So he was working, doing some design on the side.
Well, of course, all of our personal home would always,
and everyone wanted him to work to like giving input and tips. So in 2018, one of our friends here in Galveston, she's a real estate investor. She had a property that she was working on that she was going to list, and she actually asked Mitch to stage it for her. And I did not know what staging was. I did not know that home staging was a thing. So we did a little bit of research. Mitch decided, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. The feedback was great. So after that, we got certified right away. We tried to find a good certification program. And we got certified, and we created our business, and we started our website, and we started putting ourselves out there. And fairly quickly, you got a big design job that kind of kept us afloat for the first few months, because it was actually very involved. And that first year, we were juggling the company and our 9-to-5s, so we did not take on as many jobs as we could have. So it was a little bit of a slow start. So we took that time, and the money that Mitch was making on the interior design to start building our inventory and to start building our marketing and building our brand.
Yeah, which I was fine with because I got to shop for beautiful things and use them all over.
Early on, we decided that we did not want to rent for home staging, that we wanted to carry our own inventory. That way we would have more flexibility, and we would be able to tailor our projects better and not be dependent on what a rental company had to offer.
Or had available at the time.
So we started gathering our inventory and building our inventory for that first year. So our garage was a mess.
Well,
for that first year.
Our garage, the second floor of our home,
the guest bedrooms, everything.
So we never went upstairs in our previous home, and I thought, that's going to be my storage unit. I'm going to reduce my overhead, and we're going to store everything on the second floor of our house.
So it went well. That second year, we started to pick up some more jobs, And we moved to Galveston at the end of 2019. So we decided to move from League City, where we were living, and get our warehouse space here in Galveston and move all of our inventory into Galveston. And we started doing that, and we were doing good. And then COVID hit, and we thought, okay, this is it. No more jobs. Everything was shutting down. But
design's a luxury. People aren't going to want to spend money on it. But it was the opposite.
It was actually the opposite. Things started to pick up in 2020 for us, and
everyone knows the housing market went crazy. Homes went through the roof. People were having to look at the walls now because they weren't, working in their offices. They were working at home in their personal office. They were just staring at everything they hated.
Yeah, so having a beautiful home became so much more important, and the real estate market just boomed, and everyone wants to move to Galveston or to have a Galveston investment property. So we started getting more jobs here in Galveston, and we noticed that people wanted to buy it furnished,
Airbnb outfitting,
do more short-term rentals. So 2020,
Airbnb,
yes,
short-term rental.
So we got actually 2020 kind of solidified our position with our company. This is what we wanted to do, and we wanted to continue to pursue and grow, and we were finally able to do it full time. So coming into 2021, we had a great set of goals that we wanted to do. 2021 has been the best year yet, and 2022 is going to be even better. That's the plan. So we're setting goals, and we're doing everything that we need to do to get to 2022. And part of it is having this video series where we're going to be sharing with you guys and a little bit behind the scenes so that we can get to know each other better.
Non-glamorous side of design and staging, because I see all these posts all the time where people are like, oh, I love design, I love decorating, I would be an awesome stager. I'm like, if you only knew.
There's a lot that goes into staging a home. There's a lot of research that we do, and a lot of, we do put in a lot of work into our projects. So we wanted to share that with you guys. And then before we wrap it up, people always ask us about our name, our company name, Maison de Campagne. So we wanted to give you a little story on that, because it's a little bit of a controversial name, but it's a name that we love.
Yeah. So I personally love European style. It is timeless. Luis took me to Paris. We enjoyed France on a visit, and I fell in love. Someone could say, I've got a ticket, and if you could fly tomorrow, I want to take you to Paris. I'd be like, I don't need a bag. I'll be at the airport. So when we were talking about names for our company, I was just like, oh God, I love France so much. I love the French countryside. It's beautiful. It's a timeless look. It's so amazing. So I started hunting. I was like, well, what about, French countryside? What do I do? So in essence, La Maison de Campagne is, the country house or the country villa. Is the translation, and I thought that'd be the perfect name for us.
He fell in love with it. It was different. I was a little apprehensive at first because I didn't want people to think that all we did was French country, the style. It was kind of very popular a few years back.
It's timeless.
It's still
timeless.
Yes, but we, a
lot of design and architecture always goes back to European style.
Yes, and it has become a thing when people call us and they're like, oh, is this Maison de Champagne? And
Maison de Champagne.
Yeah, we get a lot of champagne, so
there's no H. There's no H.
It's still good. It's good. We make it a thing now where it's a recurring, thing with our clients. So MDC is fine with us. We like MDC. So this is why we're calling this MDC Talks. So we're going to be talking about everything. So for future episodes, if you guys have any requests about topics, or if you guys have any questions that you'd like us to address, send it to us, comment below, or...
Well, you're trying to wrap us up, and you haven't talked about your backstory.
Oh, yeah. Well, my backstories,
We're jumping all over.
Yes.
This is our first video, so be patient with us.
I'm sorry.
I promise I will get better on the next one, and then the following, and then the following. You get the point.
So Mitch talked about his background in NASA. My background is engineering. So I've been working in the oil and gas industry for over a decade, going on 2 decades now. Yes, I'm only 18, but I started very young.
That hairline wouldn't agree with you.
No, but yeah, my background is more engineering, chemical engineering. So whenever we started the company, I knew that, you know, the creative thing was not my thing. So I wanted to support Mitch, and we wanted to make it a thing that we could do together. So I just took on the role of business manager, and I created all of our
social media content.
But like it's a lot more behind the scenes, like all of our contracts, all of our procedures that we have in place, all of our checklists and customer support. Everything of that's part of what I do and what I've been doing. And Mitch is kind of like the one that it's out there doing the stagings and
our
the design.
Procedures.
Yes, we have procedures. Just because you don't see them.
Policies. Do we have policies?
Yes, we do.
I'm sleeping with HR, so that might be
It's a conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
Yes. No, but.
And I enjoy a drinking lunch at times. So.
Yeah. So it's that's what I do. You'll see me more and more now. I've decided to take a little bit more of an active role in front of the camera, which it's uncomfortable, but I'm trying to make it work. And together, we're gonna take the company to the next level. Mm-hmm. And we want to help you guys and not only grow our company, but grow your companies too, your brand, your business.
Yeah.
And that's what we love the most about what we do. We get to partner with amazing people. We get to work with
amazing clients. Not all the time, but no one ever will.
Yes.
And that's okay.
So in the last 3.5 years, you know, we've learned a lot, and we want to continue to grow and learn. And you know, it's not for everyone. You're not gonna please everyone. Mm-hmm. But as long as what we're providing value, which we know we do, and we continue to do what we love, it's all good.
Yeah. So in the future, we'll probably talk about, you probably notice my gorgeous wall back here. We're recording out of our personal home. So I'll probably give you some more insight into that as well. I want to, I can show everyone our old treasure here. What are we sitting at, like 122 years old now?
Yes, we're blessed to be living in a historical home here in Galveston, and we're working. It's a work in progress, but
definitely we can't pan this camera around.
We love it, and we're gonna be filming from here most of the time, probably.
Yeah,
and
filming on locations of stages. Maybe I can get a design client to pop on camera.
Yeah, and hopefully
most don't like that. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't probably either myself.
Yeah, and hopefully down the road we can start getting some guests and we talk to guys, some realtors in the area that we work with, and
absolutely.
So it'll be good. So thank you again. I did not want to drag this along too much.
I could talk forever.
Yes. So we'll see you guys next week.
And don't forget to add questions. And if you want to reach out to us directly, just email us at info@mdcfineliving.com and we'll get back with you. Have a great day.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.